Are these edible tanning drops dangerous?
We are drinking our tans for summer 2026 because we do not want to be white as a ghost in our swimsuits.
Let me get this straight. Y'all are taking peptides for the tan? These spray tans are not even real? I thought these were all spray tans, bro.
Put it in your drink, you drink it, and you can get a nice even tan in about 5 to 7 days. This is 100% all natural and it's vegan. These are designed to bring out the melanin in your skin, and if you're very pale like myself, we need all the melanin we can get. You just drink, and you keep drinking until you're tan. The best part is this is watermelon flavor, so it tastes really good.
Y'all are taking an unapproved MT2 peptide just to look like me. Y'all could have asked me if you wanted to look like me. I would have put y'all on game. I love putting people on game. It's really not that hard. And the worst part is it looks like absolute dog shit, bro.
This is the tan I have currently after 13 doses of Melanin 2, the tanning peptide. So far, this is my experience. I've noticed appetite suppression. I've gotten darker. My libido's gone up. My moles and freckles have gotten darker. That's to be expected. I don't notice any new ones, but that's not to say that there isn't.
Melanin 2 is an unlicensed, unregulated peptide that is an analog that stimulates alpha melanocyte stimulating hormone.
Yo, can someone let me know how to fix this like dark ass brown tan that I got from Melanin? I took way too much. How do I fix it?
Well, this is embarrassing. These tanning drops definitely work because I missed a spot. And look. So I'm gonna put a little more on just to cover the spot. Much better.
Peptides to increase melanin and then see melanin and hate on black men. Bro, am I losing my mind? These hate us. They're taking peptides to increase melanin. Why do these hate us? Because our skin has melanin. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with the world? Bro, I was supposed to be a plant or a deer or some shit, my nigga. Like, I'm supposed to be a fucking tree, bro. I'm not meant to be a human, bro. I really don't understand y'all, bro. And day after day, the more dumb I realize, it's just the more fed up I am with how the world works. Like, it really make me question, bro, did God really create, bro? Because there's no way he really created some of the dumbest ever. These hate you because you got melanin and then go try to take some to increase their melanin.
I got a package from Sorrel and I think it might actually change my life. I have a monthly unlimited spray tan membership and somehow I'm still pasty. That's because I hate going. This is a tanning drop that you ingest and apparently drink these and you tan. Don't ask me how that works. It has all the ingredients that tells you what it does and why it works. Apparently it's supposed to help with pigmentation, tanning, brightening, firming, texture, tone, and radiance. I need all those things. It says that you can use it in water or any beverage you want. Beverage of choice. I can't really taste it, which is a good thing. What I would give to not have to go to spray tans anymore. And stay tuned to see if this works. I'm really excited.
Brothers and sisters, let me ask you, when did this start? When did these white people start being obsessed with being black? The era of seeing many black people trying to turn themselves into white is ending. Now we are starting another era where we are going to start seeing more white people doing their best to become black. I was all over internet and I was coming across many of these videos of white people tanning their skin using these MT2. Mind you, this MT2 is a product that is not even licensed by FDA. So they are risking their lives so that they can become black. They have all discovered that black is the origin, that the original human beings were black, and they are all trying their best to be black. Brothers and sisters, this is shocking. I've got more other clips of these people tanning their skin, drinking this MT2, and you're going to be shocked. Let's watch them together. I'm coming back at the end with my insightful commentaries. If you find it interesting, click on the like button, and those viewers who have not yet subscribed, please consider smashing on that subscribe button. Let's get into it.
I low-key have to lower my dosage for MT2 because I'm just now realizing that I am very, very tan. You know, when I was back in Cali, I was like, you know what, I'm tan. Like, you know, other people are tan as hell too. I got to Utah and everyone here is becoming pale except the sorority girls because they got orange on them every 3 days. No hate, like, get your tan. I've supported it. I'm obviously doing the same. But holy, like, I'm way too tan. I looked at all the guys sitting on the mountain. I look like an alien. But yeah, anyways, what should I get for food? Should I get Cane's or Chipotle?
They promise to.
Literally tans you from the inside out.
Tastes kind of gross though.
And they're going viral. Hyped by influencers on TikTok and Instagram.
I'll have them linked below for you guys.
They're sold on the TikTok shop, Amazon, independent websites, and major retailers like Superdrug.
Trust me and try this ASAP.
But some people are asking,
All day to chat. Because I was scared that like I wouldn't be alive after taking them.
so what do they actually have in them? And are they safe?
Did I say this was healthy? No, but neither is the tanning bed.
Most contain beta-carotene, which is found in tomatoes and carrots, but some don't have ingredients lists at all and come in vape-like packaging and flavours like Coca-Cola and bubblegum, and some in the gummy or pill form. But the ones that dermatologists are most concerned about are those that seem to offer UV protection.
So there really isn't any evidence that things like beta-carotene offer good UV protection. They are antioxidants, but we certainly don't know that they reduce the risk of skin cancers. So I think people having the idea that actually these are going to give an enhanced level of protection could actually potentially be dangerous.
So it's not only that these don't offer protection, we don't actually know much about them at all.
I honestly have zero idea how this works.
I mean, the supplement market is absolutely the Wild West, and we really don't know much about the doses. We don't have any clinical trials. People can take really as much as they like.
It's usually probably about half a vial. I'm gonna put about 6 to 7.
They're not illegal, but that doesn't mean that these unregulated products are safe. And this kind of content might actually be banned in the UK under the Online Safety Act.
It could be caught if it's just as content harmful to children, where the harm is clear and significant. Now, what's harmful? We are looking at products like unregulated medicines or cosmetic chemicals that are used in unsafe ways, or anything that sounds to us perhaps more like some sort of a lab experiment than something that we would have as a lunch.
And they don't definitely work either. Influencers claim they're getting a golden glow, but some people describe more of an orange look, and others have said they've had no effect at all.
Don't waste your money, girls. They ain't made a blind bit of difference, and I've been taking them for 3 weeks.
TikTok say their guidelines make clear that sellers are prohibited from selling products that claim to have medical benefits, such as nasal/oral tanning sprays, drops and pills. We will remove listings which violate these guidelines. They do not allow the depiction, promotion or trade of controlled substances, including unlicensed drugs such as Melanin. To make purchases or sell items on TikTok Shop, users must be at least 18 years old.
The one product I use every single day that I never skip, tanning drops. I can't live without this stuff. First of all, it gives you the most beautiful glow. It's so easy to incorporate into your skincare. You just mix it in with your moisturizer. Gives you this gorgeous, gorgeous glow that develops over like 4 to 6 hours. It doesn't look orangey at all. Who doesn't love a nice boost of confidence? Your mood, right? I linked it below so you can grab it. It is completely clean. It does not smell nasty. There are no nasty chemicals in it. That's why I love this. I'm scrunchy when it comes to my products. She's a good one.
Let's review the Dior Beauty Self Tanner. Alright y'all, as you can see, I'm very pasty. Your girl needs some sun. I've never been into self tanners, always been really scared of them making you orange, but when I saw Dior Beauty came out with a self tanner, I obviously have to try it. If you didn't see my latest Dior Beauty haul, this is the Dior Solar Drops. This is for your face and for your neck, and then this is the self tanning gel for your body. As expected, the packaging is stunning. This is what the face and neck drops look like. There's a really, really beautiful shimmer in the formula. And then off the bat, opening this box, I can smell this. It smells so good. This is the packaging on the gel tanner. Really beautiful. Honestly, it really smells amazing. So it says that you apply these and leave them on for at least an hour and your tan will gradually develop from there. It's also a no rinse formula, so I don't need to shower after this. Depending on how my skin feels, I don't know, I might have to, but we'll see. This is me pasty as hell before we apply the tanning gel. I will come back in a few hours and give you guys an update.
Okay, y'all, it's been approximately 5 hours. I have to whisper because my baby is sleeping, but I'm definitely seeing a difference. I am about to go to bed myself. I did decide I'm gonna sleep in this. It's supposed to be like transfer free, and I don't feel like it went onto my clothes or anything, so my sheets should be safe, but I'm gonna keep this on and update y'all in the morning. Good morning, besties. I showered and blew my hair out. I did put a brow gel on and a little bit of mascara, but I did not put any face makeup on. So this is the glow that was left behind from my little self tanner. I know I have long sleeves on, but just to show you, like, I feel like I don't look orangey at all. I feel like it's a perfect, just like natural looking glow. And it's not too much, you know, it is layerable. I'm really happy with this being the first result. If you were wondering what pricing looks like, the tanning gel costs $87 and the tanning drops cost $75. I will say this is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I did have to use quite a bit of this. The drops, I do feel like there's a very generous amount in this for the price. I only had to use about 1 pump of this to get my face and neck covered, maybe like 1.5. So I would definitely buy this again. I'm really loving it. Dior Beauty, as always, you did not disappoint. Have you guys seen the drops that you put in your water that supposedly will make you tan? Has anyone tried it? Because all of the ad videos that I'm seeing, they don't have their comments turned on. So I'm assuming it's not safe.
Melanin is the key semiconductor in all of your clients. And you need to do everything possible to make sure that their melanin sheets in their head and on their surfaces are pristine. Then you get a perfect athlete. That's how the Sherpas do it. And when you understand how the performance works, you're going to begin to realize that you don't need to have huge muscles to be superhuman. You're going to be able to do the things that we used to hear, the stories from the American Indians, that they could run as fast as buffalo. And, you know, me and Chris probably listen to these stories and go, yeah, whatever. I actually used to think it was BS. I don't think it's BS anymore. I've actually seen too many athletes over the last 20 years do things that people tell them are physically impossible to do by changing their training routine.
So let me get this straight. People are now injecting themselves with a peptide called MT2 to get the exact same brown skin that women have been told to bleach off their bodies for centuries. Someone make that make sense. And here's the part that we should all be concerned about. MT2 is a synthetic version of a hormone that tells your body to produce more melanin. It's not FDA approved, not for tanning, not for anything. So what people are injecting is unregulated. No oversight on the purity, no oversight on the dose. And the side effects, I'm talking nausea, blood pressure changes, and here's the most concerning one. It darkens your moles and can change them. And you know dermatologists have flagged that because changing moles are exactly what to look out for with skin cancer. People are risking that for melanin. For melanin, we were told to hide. Here's what I know. My grandmother stayed out of the sun. My mother was handed Fair and Lovely before she was handed a diploma. We were told to marry someone with more fair skin. We were told to wear lighter colored makeup. We were told to never let melanin win. A whole industry was built around convincing brown women that the skin we were born in needed to be changed. And now it's a needle, it's a trend, it's a vial with no FDA approval. But let me tell you something that the marketing team won't. The brown skin was never the deviation. The brown skin has always been the standard. We have been glowing in the sun while the world told us to hide it. So let me be clear about what's happening here. The same skin you sold us creams to erase, you're buying needles to fake. The brown skin girls didn't change, the story did.
Melanin. Most people only think of it as the pigment that colors our skin. But this molecule does something far more than just paint us. It protects, connects, and communicates with the light that sustains us on Earth. Melanin is a complex biopolymer found in animals, humans, and plants. It absorbs ultraviolet radiation, shielding our DNA from damage, and it converts a portion of that light into usable chemical energy, almost like a natural solar panel. It's in the hair, skin, and eyes, and even inside the brain and inner ear. Without melanin, life on this planet will be far more vulnerable to the sun that gives it power. Ancient civilizations sensed that there was something sacred about this dark substance. In Egyptian temples, the color black wasn't a symbol of death. It was fertility, rebirth, and divine potential. They saw the darkness of the soil and the cosmos as the womb of creation itself. Across Africa and the ancient world, darkness meant origin, not absence. When light meets melanin, energy is transformed and stored. That exchange between light and darkness is the same dance that powers the galaxies, photosynthesis, and human life. It's the cosmic rhythm written in our biology, a reminder that we are not separate from nature. We are nature expressing itself. Somewhere along history, darkness began associated with fear or negativity. But scientifically and spiritually, darkness is the start of creation. Every star is born in the dark. Even seeds sprout in darkness. To honor melanin is to honor that creative principle, that intelligence that turns energy into life. So the truth about melanin isn't just about color. It's about connection to light, to earth, and the universe itself. It reminds us how intertwined we are with cosmic energy, how connected everything and everyone is, especially if you're a melanated person. You are extravagant. And it's not that you're better than everyone else, it's just that you are amazing. And you need to know that. Remember, the universe expresses itself through every shade of creation, and melanin is one of the most beautiful signatures.
It is becoming a trend. All over social medias, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, we are seeing videos of more white people doing their best to become black. They're using a bunch of methods to tan their skin. One of the methods includes using tanning beds, injecting themselves with these artificial peptides, MT2, which is not even licensed by FDA. So it's being used illegally. And you may ask yourself, where is this motivation coming from? Why are these white people putting too much effort into becoming black to the point that they're even putting their lives at risk by using unlicensed medical products just to be black? One of the reasons is that having tanned skin is being associated with wealth nowadays. You see, only wealthy people have the ability to go outdoors for leisure activities. And these people keep exposing their skin to sun. And hence their skin become tanned. And that is why you will see that all of these wealthy people who are always outdoors doing leisure activities tend to have tanned skin. Now, everybody in America is trying to use these artificial methods to tan their skin so that they will be seen as wealthy. Another reason is that the beauty standards are changing. Before, the beauty standard was set as white. So white people were perceived to be beautiful to the point that many black people all over Africa, the Caribbeans, in America were using different bleaching products to whiten their skin. That was the beauty standard. But nowadays, the beauty standards are shifting. We're seeing white people tanning their skin. We are seeing many young white women filling their lips with different products, different medical products to have their lips bigger, like black women. We are really seeing many white people doing their best to look like black people. I've been even watching videos of people from Japan, South Korea, trying to make their hair like black people's afro. So the beauty standards are shifting and it's becoming a trend everywhere. What is going to start happening is seeing all of these pharmaceutical companies stopping to produce skin bleaching products and start putting too much effort in producing these skin tanning products, because more and more people are trying to become black. And another thing that are also pushing these people to become black is because the power of melanin is being discovered. People thought that just melanin is a pigment that is inside black people's skin that makes them to look darker. But now, as more studies are being conducted, it's being discovered that melanin is more than just a pigment. It has more other hidden powers that makes black people to have more abilities that are absent inside white people's skin. As you know, melanin pigment has the capacity to transform this UV ray from the sun into energy that can be used by our body to make vitamin D. And as you know, this vitamin D play a crucial role inside our bodies. It is also being studied. There are many studies that are being done to study the hidden powers of this melanin that is inside black people's body. And with many discoveries being made, we are starting to see more white people injecting themselves with this melanin. Another thing that I've also started noticing is more white people trying to mate with black people so that their next generations will have a fraction of melanin inside their skin. Before, we used to see black people pushing their children to get married to white people so that they can whiten their race. But now we are starting to see a shift. We are starting to see more white men from Europe coming to Africa to get married to black queens, because they have all discovered the hidden power of this black melanin. So the message to you all black people is to realize the hidden power that you all carry inside your melanin. You all stop undermining your melanin, because as you're seeing, all of these people are spending a bunch of money just to have a fraction of what you were all given for free. They are buying tanning products. They are putting themselves on tanning beds. They are doing everything possible just to look like y'all black people. And this is a shift that is not going to stop soon. It's gonna continue happening as the climate in those European countries is becoming harsh. The sun rays are becoming stronger. So they need a skin that can resist that intense sun rays. So one of the options that they have is to tan their skin by injecting themselves with these artificial peptides that can even have some negative effects on their bodies, as these products are not even licensed by FDA. I want you all to tell me whether you have recognized these patterns of white people tanning their skin. I was literally reading many Reddit posts where people are talking about how they are obsessed with becoming black, and it really shocked me. I don't live in the USA. I want y'all who lives in the USA to tell me, is that really happening there? Just tell us down there in the comment section. If you find this video interesting, make sure you click on the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, smash on the subscribe button. Mr. TA, African brother signing off. Ciao.